Okay, so I'm gonna just crack on with the making of the bits that need to be made. So starting with the looters and burner boys. I've had these boxes a while. It's been a long time since I've made anything, and the instructions are probably worth checking out for these. Anyway, I put the looters together first from the box, just follow the instructions. And then I was like, well, I've got all these burner boy bits, but so I raided my bits box and I found some bodies and legs, because those are basically the only things that are missing from this lot, so you can actually get 10 models out of it. And then I just made 4 burner boys and a rocket boy, or whatever, tank buster. So yeah, I worked my way through those 2 boxes of looters, along with all the bits from my bits box that could be made into looters or burner boys, and I ended up with 10 looters, 2 mechs, 2 tank busters, 2 big shooters, and 13 burner boys. So in total that's 29 miniatures, which was pretty good going. The bikes, again, were a little bit complicated. Need to make sure that they go together in the right order. So the first step would be to remove everything from the sprues and then arrange everything so that it was in useful piles. So like shooters in one pile, bike parts in another pile, drivers in another pile. And yeah, that took longer than I thought. I started with the bikes that were already half assembled. This way I could at least get them done. Then I moved on to the bikes from sprues. I was using the glue, super glue and bicarb. I think everyone's using it now. Cleaning things up as I go, making sure that I'm drilling out the gun barrels. Ended up with 13 bikes and a knob bike, so 14 bikes in total. Moving on to the weird boy. I thought this guy was going to be really fiddly, and I was kind of confused as to why some of the pieces were divided like they were, but whatever works for them. And it actually was quite easy to put together. Everything kind of goes where it needs to go. Yeah, again, I'm not doing anything special here, just making it as is. There we go, weird boy. He's going to be fun to paint. Then I moved on to the bigger things like the trucks, the battle wagon, just gluing on little bits that had fallen off. Then the big guns, along with their crew, and one of the bombers. Right, now I am going to strip some of the models that I had previously painted. I'm going to primarily just strip the metal ones. I think I do chuck a load of plastic ones in here, but this technique doesn't work very well for plastic miniatures. I would recommend this for metal miniatures though. It's quite simply just methylated spirits, chuck everything in, make sure it's submerged, 5 minutes, 10 minutes to soak, and just grab the minis out, get a toothbrush, and it literally just falls off, the paint just falls away, with no effort whatsoever. This is double time, but it's still, as you can see, even if this is slowed down to normal speed, it's an incredibly quick process, and the results are great. Now to move on to spray painting, and I'm using the technique of double-sided tape and bits of wood. And I've just stuck everything down so that I can kind of get to every angle when I'm applying the spray paint. Start with a black undercoat. Lost one there, again just flipped them over, carried on spraying. Worked my way through everything, made everything black, and then I came in with the Wraithbone white for the obligatory zenithal highlight. Everyone's going on about it these days. I haven't seen a single video where they don't do it. So I'm doing it because everybody does this now. I get it. I mean, it does bring out the detail. Cool. Done. And there we go. That's the entire army that wasn't unpainted and unfinished. Base coated and ready to go. Yeah. So that's it. Shitloads of orcs. So yeah, better get painting. Like and subscribe, blah, 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 blah. Cheers. Bye.